Hello. Uh, Good evening. Happy Saturday evening. Yeah, I dressed up like this because, long time I went to a political meeting. I mean, I didn't want to because, I lost an election, so it's kind of awkward for, for me to keep going to political meetings. But I missed my friends, okay, and I guess I kind of felt the need to socialize a little bit, okay, so yeah, so it was nice to say hello to my friends. Yeah, it was good. And yeah, I really cherish my friends. So of course I talk to them like in the social media and stuff, but it's not the same as actually meeting them face to face or in person, right? So yeah, it was very nice. Yeah. So this paper, physics paper, I wrote it last time. It was this morning, like from 7 to 10, something like that. Okay, so I think it's about halfway done at least. All right, so yeah, I'm very satisfied with the progress. 20 pages, single space, right? Yeah. So this chapter is about uh, relativity outside of physics. Okay, like in politics, philosophy, religion, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I got done with the section one in this chapter four. It's about relativity in religion. Okay, especially in Christianity. Okay, so next section will be relativity in philosophy. Okay, so yeah, it's about moral relativism. Okay, and I mentioned former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, who is very beautiful lady. Okay, African American lady. Okay, during George W. Bush Jr. era. Okay, so she's a little bit controversial figure though. Okay, I read the autobiography by former Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld. I really like that book. Okay, and he was kind of critical of Ms. Rice, and I think it was valid criticism. Okay, so because the way according to Mr. Rumsfeld, Ms. Rice, she's just too much like peacemaker kind of. She didn't like any controversy, so meeting. It's more like group think kind of tip. Okay, but what I appreciate about Miss Condoleezza Rice, but first of all, she's a very beautiful lady. Okay, and she criticized moral relativism. Right? I like that. Okay, I think a valid criticism. Well, moral relativism is there's no right or wrong. Okay, it's all relative. Right? Yeah. There are no absolute ethics. It's all relative. So that's what moral relativism is about. Now, so we'll talk about that, okay? And another thing I want to talk about is in this section is that many philosophers awaited application of Einsteinian relativity theories into philosophy. But if they ask me, that they will never come. Why? Because sooner than later, people will realize Einsteinian relativity theories are wrong. They are wrong theories. So there's no need to incorporate Einsteinian relativity theories into philosophy. Why? Because it's wrong. We just proved it's wrong theories. Well, we will put it out there. Okay. We already proved that in this humanology series, but it's different from that's more oral tradition, right? So to put it in writing, that's a different story. Okay, so that's what I'm working on nowadays. Okay, so and I'm very satisfied with the progress that we are making. It's going pretty fast, and yeah, very good progress. So I'm not gonna write any more today because I wrote a lot this morning. Okay, like 5 pages. That's enough. I'm gonna sing you a song. Okay. Actually, this is a song I wanted to sing like earlier this morning, but I forgot about it. It's a beautiful song. It goes like this. Da 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 da. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Yes, I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feeling have disappeared. Here's the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna bright, 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 sunshiny. It's such a beautiful song, right? Oh, Mr. Jimmy Cliff. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I think he's African American gentleman. Okay. Oh, it's originally Mr. Johnny Nash. Okay. Okay. Huh? Yeah, it's wonderful song, right? Yeah, yeah. I love that song. Okay. So I was watching this movie before I went to the meeting and after the last episode recording. Yeah, I was eating food and watching this movie. What movie? Uh, do you mind if I ask you to take a guess? So I want to take 5 minutes, okay? You don't have to, okay? Yeah. I'll tell you later after the break. Okay. You want some hint? What movie I watched? I think it was filmed in Michigan. Actually, because the storyline is in Michigan. Okay. It's Grosse Point Blank. All right. Grosse Point is a town about 1 hour north of Detroit. I've been to that town when I was in Michigan Law School. Okay. Yeah. It's very nice town. Okay, Grosse Point. That's where all these rich people in the car industry live. Okay, one of those fancy towns. Okay, it's one of them. Okay, so yeah, big mansions and it's right next to the river. Is it Detroit River or something like that? I don't know what the name is, but very nice town. Yeah, I drove by. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So what's the story? Yeah. Spoiler alert. Okay. It's about assassins. Okay. American assassins. Yeah. John Cusack, very good actor, right? And also his sister, Joanne Cusack. Okay. They're yeah, the main characters there, and also another guy. I don't remember the Ghostbuster guy. Okay, kind of slightly overweight. I don't remember his name. Okay, so he was there too. Okay, I like the movie a lot. Okay, so it's yeah, it's about assassins. Okay, these hired guns, whatever. And I and also there's it's like multiple star casting. Okay, all star casting. There's this kickboxer, like kickboxing champion. Okay, I don't recall his name. Okay, but he's like I think he's like Ukrainian something. I think he's like half white, half Asian. Okay, so he's real kickboxer. Okay, he's actually professional martial artist. And he does some acting too. And he was I don't remember his name. Okay, but he was also in a lot of back in the days like Hong Kong Chinese kung fu movies. Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, and Yuan Pao, the three most Asian musketeers, right? Because they made a lot of movies together. Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Yuan Pao, okay, and he was in some of those movies, like made in 1980s, in Hong Kong, China, okay. Yeah, because that guy is a professional kickboxer. Okay, he is really really good. Okay, yeah, and he also very good actor too. I like his acting. Okay, so I have some of those old Chinese DVD movies. Okay, so I have some. Okay, so yeah, and so that gentleman was in that movie, Gross Point Blank. Okay, and so Mr. John Cusack and this gentleman, kickboxer. Okay, so there was this martial arts scene. Okay, and impressive. Okay, yeah, Mr. John Cusack, he's actor, right? It's not. Maybe he does practice martial art. I don't know, but he did very well in this movie. When it comes to martial art, he did very well. I was very impressed. Okay, so yeah, so that was good. I like that movie a lot. Okay, so I have the DVD. There was this scene when John Cusack was holding this baby. So John Cusack, he's an assassin. Okay, the professional killer. Okay, that's what he does for a living. Okay, so and so he was holding this baby. There was kind of like epiphany, kind of repentance, kind of. So yeah, later on he kind of decided not to do that line of work anymore because well, first of all, it's illegal. It's illegal. Okay, so it's a fiction. It's a novel, movie. Okay, but it was very well written. Okay, good movie. I really liked it. Like the movie. So yeah, only males die in that movie. Okay, so no women, no children die in that movie. Okay, so yeah, that's what we humanologists advocate for. I mean, The reason is, I mean, you cannot kill any people, even if they are grown-up men. It's illegal and it's wrong to kill somebody. Okay, but in a movie, yeah, I mean, movie is a movie, right? But in humanology, we disapprove. Even if it's in a novel or movie, you cannot kill women and children, even if it's just fiction. Okay, but males in a movie, that's fine, I think. Okay, it's just a movie or novel, right? Yeah, adult males, that's fine. Not in the real world though. Okay, the idea is this. Okay, in this world, we don't need that many men, but we do need a lot of women. Why? Polygamy. Well, that's how it is in out there in the world. I mean, natural setting, harem. Yeah, you have this one male, like elk, or some animals. Okay, so one male have a lot of females. Okay, and that works. Why? Because one male can engage in this reproductive activity with many females, right? So the species will be preserved that way, right? Yeah, yeah. So we don't really need that many males, okay? So now I'm not encouraging murder. No, of course not. I'm just talking about fiction, films, okay? So no, murder is wrong. Period. Now there was this news like about 10 years ago, like Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor, he got some kidney problem. Okay, I think it's because he took too much protein. Okay, so you don't want to take too much protein because it can damage your, it will stress out your kidney. Huh? Yeah. So I think that's why his kidney was bad, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else? Yeah, wait. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so let's take 5 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. All right, I got some for you. This is a puffball mushroom. Puffball mushroom. They're edible. Yeah, I ate some, and the rest I put in the vodka, of course. Yeah, puffball mushroom. They can be pretty big. This one is like the biggest one here is like 2 inches in diameter, right? You see that? Yeah, it's pretty big. So I picked it up like 2 days ago. Actually, it was yesterday. Because it was Friday. Okay, yesterday. Oh, they're delicious. Okay, and the wonderful texture is they're edible and they taste great. Because if I just eat it, it's just snack, right? But if I put in the vodka, it lasts very long, right? So yeah, very choice mushroom. It's delicious. Okay, so yeah, puffball mushroom. Mm, delicious. People should farm this and sell it. Okay, why? Because it just tastes so good. Okay, yeah, people. So when I was in Campaign Trail, okay, I went to an event. I brought some berries. I was very pleasantly surprised that this particular store sell red currant, the Alaskan red currant. Okay, so I guess some people started farming that. Okay, and it was a great idea because red currant is extremely delicious Alaskan berries. Okay, so and Alaskans should start farming this puffball mushroom too. It's very easy to farm puffball mushrooms. In my yard, I have many. Okay, but not as big as this. This one I picked in a park, kind of downtown. Okay, so it's gonna take some hours to get the juice out. Yeah. So, eh, yeah, let's spoiler alert. Okay, if you don't want spoiler of this movie, Gross Point Blank. Yeah, I recommend you to watch it before. Continue to watch this because I'm gonna talk about that movie. Okay, so right. So in that movie, this Mr. Blank, Martin Blank, played by John Cusack, he went to a high school reunion. I have never been to one. So, well, college reunion, high school reunion, I've never been to one. Okay. This year I was invited. There was this law school reunion, but it got cancelled. Yeah, COVID-19. Okay, I was like, it was I to that the law school reunion, the panel, the board. I appealed that decision. I wrote them an email. Hey, come on. Let's not cancel this, okay? Let's have the law school reunion. And they said no. Okay, well, I tried. They wouldn't budge. Maybe in the future, alright? Yeah, law school reunion. That'd be nice. And you'll be in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay. So. Yeah, so I watched this movie. It's about this guy, Mr. John Cusack, professional assassin, hitman, going to this high school reunion. Okay, so yeah, I've never been to any kind of reunion. Okay, so my high school is in Korea, right? So I kind of lost contact with them. I don't even know they have such a thing as high school reunion in South Korea. Maybe some high schools, huh? I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice to see what my former classmates have become, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Some of that I still keep in touch with. Okay, so, yeah, I do. It'd be nice. Mm. Yeah. So one thing in the news, yeah, Justice Ginsburg passed away. I was sad. She passed away like yesterday or something. Okay, I was sad. Okay, I mean I don't agree with her. She's liberalist. I'm conservative. But still, I was sad. Okay, because I kind of liked her. Okay, although I disagree with her opinions because she's liberalist. Yeah, when I was in law school, yeah, I openly criticized her when we were taking constitutional law. Okay, I criticized her like she was once an activist as a feminist, and after she became Supreme Court justice, she's still activist. Now, judicial activist. That's a big no. Why? Because judges and justices, they're supposed to be neutral, especially politically. But she was open about it, her judicial activism. Okay, so that part of her I did not like. Okay, and she also paid visit when I was in law school. Yeah, Michigan Law School, Ann Arbor. Okay, but I didn't go to her lecture. Okay, she did pay a visit. Not only that, President Obama even visited Ann Arbor, Michigan when I was in law school. Okay, I didn't go to his speech event. I didn't, but many of my friends did. Okay, well, they're kind of liberal. Okay, so I have many liberal friends. Okay, and part of me is very much liberal too. Okay, but so I was sad. Okay, yeah, Justice Ginsburg, the VMI, Virginia Military Institute. Okay, she made that institute become co-ed. Before that, it was all male. Virginia Military Institute. Okay, it's kind of like West Point of the South. Okay, just like Duke University is the Harvard of the South. Where is Duke University? I think it's in North Carolina, right? Like University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and Duke University, and there's one another university. It's like Research Triangle, Yeah. I don't recall. It's like Notre Dame or something. I don't recall the third university, the other one. Okay, but very good schools. Okay. Anyways, so Virginia Military Institute was all male, and Justice Ginsburg said, no, you have to be half female, something like that. Okay, so feminism. Okay, so I did not like that decision. I still don't. Why? I even heard Fort Benning, Georgia, is now co-ed. Very disappointing. Okay, why? Because they don't get good training if it's half male, half female. Military institutions. Why? Because when we are all males, fortunately, luckily, I locked out. Okay, when I was in Fort Benning, Georgia, as a U.S. Army boot camp, basic combat training, it was all males. So we got very good training there. But when it's half female, half male, then the training quality suffers because drill sergeants they be very nice to all of us. But when we are all males, yeah, drill sergeants were very mean to us. That's very quality training. Strict discipline, okay. So I disagree with Justice Ginsburg, but I was sad when she passed away. But live very long life and fruitful life, right? Yeah, she her age was like 88 or something like that, right? Uh, yeah, she lived very long, good life, but still I was sad. Why? Uh, maybe because I'm a lawyer, so judges, justices, they're kind of like the same legal family, right? The judiciary. Maybe that's why. Okay, but yeah, I was sad. All right. Although politically I disagree with that lady. Never matter. Okay. Yeah. I mean, but she did pay visit to Michigan Law School when I was there, and but politically, yeah, I didn't agree with her, so I didn't go to her speech event. Okay. Why I kind of like her. Okay, she's very strong lady, right? She's 88 and she was still working all the way until she passed away. Okay, so that's very great role model, right? Yeah, she didn't retire. She kept on working. Okay, that's something I really admire about her and some others. Okay, some of my friends are like that. Okay, they're in their 80s, not even 90s. They still work. Great role models, right? Yeah, I admire them. They are like role models. Okay, yeah. All right, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Oops. Let me take some selfies. After that, I'm gonna take this necktie off. All right, because it's too tight. I guess that's why they call it tie, necktie, right? It's too tight. I love taking selfies. Hmm. All right, now I'm gonna untie myself. Okay, so it's too tight. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Uh, All right. So I'm wearing orange, and because orange is my favorite color. Okay, so I love orange juice and I love orange fruit, but I don't eat orange fruit very often because I have to peel it and it messes my hands. I have to wash it, right? Uh, I would rather eat apples, but I love oranges though. Okay. Sometimes they sell like peeled orange. Okay. Oh, I buy that if they sell it, but it's kind of rare because once peeled, orange doesn't last very long, right? But I love oranges. Oh, I love orange juice too. Yeah. I love color orange as well. Okay, so anyways, high school reunion, huh? Law school reunion. Hopefully they do it next year. Okay. I mean, if they didn't cancel it, the law school reunion would have been in October, like next month, but they canceled it. I was very bummed. Alright. Yeah. Whatever. So, this physics paper, huh? Oh boy. I don't really want to talk about it, okay? But why? Because I'm kind of fed up for today, okay? So I didn't even write this evening because I need to take a break from it, alright? So I don't want to think about it, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe tomorrow I'll write again, okay? But not today. I want some break from that, okay? Yeah. So it's good that I have a lawyer job that has nothing to do with academia. Okay, I mean, of course, this law, jurisprudence is there's some academic stuff there, but it's very different from what I'm writing, physics. Okay, so it's good balance. Because when I'm working Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, it has nothing to do with mathematics or physics. Okay, so give me plenty of break in this science department, okay? Because law is not science, okay? Yeah, there's some logic there, but still it's not science. So give me plenty of break in the science department of my brain, okay? So yeah. Do you mind if I talk about physics a little bit? I'm sorry. Okay, I just can't help. So it's like this, okay? According to Mr. Einstein, okay, so there's absolutely static observer, which is wrong notion, okay? So Mr. Einstein says, yeah, you can distinguish between absolutely static observer and absolutely moving observer, okay? So let's say Bob is standing still and Adam is going to the right, okay? Then according to Bob, Adam's clock is slowing down. Time dilation, according to Mr. Einstein, right? Okay. Then according to Adam, who's moving and Bob is standing still, according to Adam, Bob's clock is speeding up. Right? Yeah. There's the time dilation, right? Okay. Because in Adam's clock, it's like 10 seconds pass by, but Bob's clock, 10 seconds pass by. He's standing still. But Adam is moving, so in his clock, 8 seconds pass by with time dilation. Time slow down, right? Okay? So, when Adam is moving, Adam's clock slows down, and according to Adam, Bob's clock is speeding up where he's standing still, right? Okay. Now, let's flip it. What if Adam is standing still and Bob is moving the other way? Okay? Then it will be Adam's clock speeding up and Bob's clock slowing down. That's the asymmetry in Einstein's universe. Galileo's universe is symmetric, but Einstein's universe is asymmetric. Okay, so that's the major point of this paper. So that's why we titled this paper as inertial symmetry axiom theory. Okay, we believe that at least I do. Okay, inertial symmetry should be the axiom. That's the main point of this paper. Okay, so and that contradicts Einsteinian system. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so. Okay. All right. Okay, so I went to political meeting, right? Yeah, because I miss my friends. Okay, so I also needed some need. I felt the need to socialize a little bit. Okay, because nowadays all I do is just in my spare time, academic writing. Okay, so yeah, I did feel the need to socialize a little bit, and yeah, it was great. And yeah, the reason nowadays I don't go to political meetings, well, I lost the election, so there's no purpose there. But maybe I'll stop by every now and then, okay? If they have Christmas party, for example, yeah, I'll go. Okay? But they are my friends, okay? It's not just about politics. It's about socialization, like-minded individuals, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, the kind of people I feel comfortable being around, okay? So, yeah. And so I thought it might be quite awkward because I lost election and it was a political meeting, right? But it wasn't. I felt very welcomed and because they're my friends, okay? And win or lose on election doesn't matter. They're my friends, okay? So yeah, so it was great, and it's kind of Alaskan tradition, it seems, okay? Candidates who lost on election, yeah, they kind of still come to political meeting after they lost. I've seen other people doing that. Okay, so I was like, yeah, maybe I should do it at least once. Okay, to continue this Alaskan tradition. Okay, so because hey, you're friends. Okay, so yeah, it was nice. And more about relativity. How about moral relativism? Because I studied that section and I haven't thought about it very much. Okay, so if I write tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna write that section, but let's brainstorm a little bit, okay? If you don't mind. Yes. But if you do mind, yeah, feel free to watch something more interesting, okay? Yeah, no problem. Moral relativism, okay, so I have to agree with former Secretary Miss Rice, okay, so yeah, I don't like moral relativism at all, okay. Maybe because I'm conservative or Christian, okay. Moral relativism, that's more liberalist thought, school of thought, okay. And I'm conservative, so I don't like moral relativism, okay. In my opinion, there is what's right and what's wrong. Okay. For example, murder, wrong, right? Period. Yeah. It's not like crimes are relativistic. It's crimes. It's good. It could be good for some people, but not good to other people. It's kind of relative. I don't think so. Okay. I think everybody agrees that crime is wrong. Period. Theft, murder, rape. I'm sure everybody agrees there are wrong things to do. I don't think it's relativistic. I think it's very absolutivistic. Okay, so moral absolutivism. I think, in my opinion, it's better than moral relativism. Okay, so Einsteinian world, Einsteinian universe is very absolutivistic. So there's self contradiction right there. Okay, because he assumes an absolutely static observer. All right, but that's a theory. Okay, so this paper, yeah, I say it's disproof of Mr. Albert Einstein's special relativity theory, but in a way it's not. Why? Because it depends on individuals. What proposition that individual want to take it as an axiom, irrefutable truth that does not require any proof. Okay, so Einsteinian axiom is that speed of light is absolutivistic, not relativistic. Speed of light. Okay, so that's why he said time has to slow down and length has to contract. Time and space should yield to this absolutivistic speed of light. So what I wrote yesterday was like it's like sun god, yeah, Egyptian god Ra, right? So I did mention that it's like worship religion of sun god, taking light, sun, as something very absolute, speed of light, right? So yeah, I kind of joked about that in the paper too. Okay, yeah, it doesn't quite sound like science anymore, does it? It sounds more like religion, you know. I have a lot of fun writing this. Okay, oh boy. This is pineapple weed. Okay, the wild chamomile. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I picked it in my yard. Okay, wild chamomile. Okay, that's so good. Kind of tastes like pineapple. Okay, that's why they call it pineapple weed, right? It's not marijuana. Okay, it's just wild plants in Alaska. Okay, pineapple weed. Love it. It's so good. So it's been a 1 hour. Okay, let's take a break. Alright, we'll stop and restart because I don't want to lose this footage because sometimes computer crash, software crash. Okay, so typically yeah, we stop at 1 hour. Okay, to preserve and protect this footage. Okay, before it crashes. Alright, I'll see you soon.